By the early 6th century BC, ancient India was divided into 16 powerful kingdoms known as the Mahajanapadas. These states were in constant conflict, vying for supremacy over the fertile lands of the Gangetic Plains. Among them, Magadha emerged as the most powerful, shaping the course of Indian history. This transformation began with the reign of King Bimbisara, the first great ruler of the Haryanka dynasty. He ruled for an astonishing 52 years, from 544 to 492 BC, laying the foundations of what would later become one of the greatest empires in India. But how did Magadha rise to power, and what role did Bimbisara play in its dominance? Let's dive into his story. Magadha was strategically located in present-day Bihar, with its capital at Rajagriha. It was blessed with fertile land, natural defenses of hills and rivers, and key trade routes. However, the political landscape of this period was marked by frequent warfare among rival kingdoms, especially between Magadha, Kosala, and Vriji. It was in this backdrop that a young prince Bimbisara ascended the throne of Magadha. His ambition and strategic vision would change the course of history. Bimbisara became king at the young age of 15. Unlike many rulers who relied solely on military conquest, Bimbisara used diplomacy, strategic alliances, and economic expansion to strengthen his kingdom. One of his most significant moves was his marriage alliances. He married Kosaladevi, a princess of the powerful Kosala kingdom, securing political peace and receiving the town of Kashi as dowry. He also married Chalana, a Lishchabi princess from the powerful Vriji confederacy, and Kima, a princess from Madhura, further expanding Magadha's influence. Through these marriages, Bimbisara ensured that his neighboring rivals either became allies or remained neutral, allowing him to focus on military conquests elsewhere. While diplomacy played a key role, Bimbisara was also a formidable military strategist. He expanded Magadha's territory significantly. He conquered the Anga kingdom, modern-day Bengal, making Champa an important trading hub for Magadha. This gave him control over the trade routes leading to Southeast Asia, strengthening Magadha's economy. His campaigns against smaller states and local rulers further consolidated Magadha's power. With these conquests, Magadha was no longer just a regional power. It was on its way to becoming an empire. Bimbisara's reign coincided with the rise of two major religious movements, Buddhism and Jainism. He played a crucial role in supporting both faiths. Gautama Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, visited Bimbisara's court. Impressed by his teachings, Bimbisara became a patron of Buddhism and even donated land for a monastery at Rajagriha. He also supported Mahavira, the founder of Jainism, as his wife Chalana was from the Jain-influenced Lushavi clan. Despite his successful reign, Bimbisara's life ended in tragedy. His son Ajatashatru, eager to seize power, imprisoned him. Some accounts suggest that Ajatashatru was influenced by Buddhist monk Devadatta, who opposed Gautama Buddha and sought royal backing. Bimbisara was reportedly starved to death in captivity. Some legends even say he chose to fast unto death as a final act of renunciation. Regardless of the exact circumstances, his tragic end marked the beginning of Ajatashatru's rule, who would later continue Magadha's expansion. Bimbisara was more than just a king. He was a visionary leader who transformed Magadha from a small kingdom into the most powerful Mahajanapada. His reign was the turning point in Indian history, setting the stage for the great empires that followed.